G'day guys, welcome back to Crypto Consciousness YouTube channel. I'm David and today I want to talk to you about preserving your wealth. Apart from cryptocurrencies, which to me is the number one way you can invest and generate good returns on your income or on your capital, shall we say, and preserve that capital and generate more, is through cryptocurrencies. The next thing behind that is the traditional form of money, as we know. Precious metals, gold, silver, they're the most popular too. They were traditionally used as a form of exchange of wealth and storing wealth. And so if we look at the current market today, we are in a state of growth, but yet industry is falling apart. So where do they go? They go to the safe havens and they'll put their money towards preserving it into gold and silver. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about how do you do that, because I've had a few people ask me that question. Apart from cryptocurrencies, what else do you invest in? It's good to diversify. And again, well, I don't like to say that this is financial advice. This is what I'm doing. This is how I think. And I'm going to share it with you. Hopefully, you can get some insights or some ideas on how to preserve your wealth. So money in itself, as we know it today, we use fiat currency, which if you look back in history, every fiat currency has gone to zero in value and has fallen apart just based on the principles of how they print it and manufacture it and just basically produce it as much as they want to the point where breaking the system breaks and crumbles on itself. And today there's no different. We're printing more money than we've ever had before in history. And that's really what this is about. Considering that they're printing more money, like it's toilet paper, it becomes the worth of it becomes lower and lower because we need more of it because there's more of it available. And if we have a look, I'm just going to bring into a screen display here. If we have a look here at the world's money, where is it? Let's just go here over to all of the world's money markets in visualization so we can actually see it. On this website, you can see one dot is equivalent, in this case for silver, it's roughly, and when they did this is obviously outdated because they haven't updated it, but they're saying 2020, so last year, at the start of the year, $43 billion is what the silver market was valued at a spot price of $17.20 per ounce USD. Then cryptocurrencies, we have Bitcoin and a few other altcoins and Ethereum. They now are 3 dots more than silver, or equivalent to 4 or 5, because we got $240 billion. Then the military spending, full on, lots of dots there. But that's just the beginning. Then we look at the US budget deficit of 2020, massive amounts. It's double the military. So, 40 times the gold and silver. Silver, not gold. Then we've got how many coins and banknotes are in circulation. And then we've got the top amounts here of USD, Europeans, China, Japan, and then others. So you can see they're the 4 dominant currencies, and then there's all the others that we fit into. Fed sheet balance worth $7 trillion. We know now that's going to be a lot more because of the extra 1.9 trillion just passed the other week. The value of billionaires. Now, is that right? Is that fair that $8 trillion is owned by very few people? Perhaps maybe we're talking about 5 here that are listed. It doesn't make any sense that those people have that much wealth, but it's what is. So we obviously need a lot of work to figure out and fix the world that we live in, because it's totally out of balance. But here we go, gold. Massive amounts of gold available, and half of it's jewelry and the other half is storing reserves, below ground reserves that we haven't really mined yet. I think that's what that part there means. But you can see the breakdown over here. So we've got nearly $11 trillion just in gold. Then the Fortune 500 companies, again, look at the balance versus small business, very out of balance. Stock markets, huge amounts of money in stock markets. We're looking at $90 trillion there. Then the money supply, 35 trillion and 95, right, let's say $96 trillion in broad money around. And then global debt, bigger than all of those put together, massive governments, financial sectors, it's full on. Then you got the global real estate. We're popping at over $220 trillion, I think. Then 33 trillion in commercial and 27 trillion agriculture. So you're starting to get a picture here how much money is tied up in these industries. And then finally, we've got global wealth. According to the credit, we've got a tally of $360 trillion. United States, Canada, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and then everybody else, Asia, Africa, Latin America. Now, this is the biggest market, derivatives, which is really just a gambling institute. And you've literally got trillions and trillions of dollars. Look at these dots. Look how many dots there are. It's ridiculous. But what's exciting about this is that some cryptocurrencies in the DeFi, decentralized finance, are tapping into this industry, and eventually we'll see a balance out of this money flooding into the cryptocurrencies. So I ask you, where do you want to put your money into? A bank that doesn't earn any money, interest or returns, or into something that can generate more wealth and potentially encourage a new technology that is already dominant? Blockchain is dominant, and decentralization is a new industry. It's here to stay. It's only going to get more and more developed, and countries around the world are recognizing the importance and putting a lot of effort into figuring out their own cryptocurrencies. And we're looking at governments and nations putting together already huge amounts of attention has gone into it to create CBDCs, central bank digital currencies. So that's coming, and they'll obviously need to tap into some currency or some crypto. And will it be Bitcoin? Will it be XRP? Will it have all these other opportunities and associations to Chainlink for the Oracle data? I mean, there's so many possibilities. If you have a look at, there's something like 8,000 cryptocurrencies, and a lot of them are awesome projects, and then some aren't even worth looking at. So just avoid the ones that you haven't heard anything on and can't research and can't validate. Now, what I want to say is, if you want to store your money in traditional methods such as gold, it's a great way to do it. So if you diversify 20% or 5% or 10% of your portfolio into storing precious metals, what you can do here in Melbourne or in Australia, there's a website you can go to, ABC Bullion, brilliant website. You can start an account with them. You can see the spot price at the moment is $2,279 for an ounce, which is 31 or 32 grams per ounce. So yeah, that's what it costs you for a little square thingy. And then you've got silver. You can buy it per ounce or per kilo. Recommend looking at your kilos. It's easier to maneuver, and it's a cheaper price. So at the moment, $1,100 is your kilo price. This one you can order online, and you've got insurance, and they deliver to your door if you want to store it yourself. There is two opportunities here. One is you can store it at a vault, and I like that because you don't have to worry about security. That's what you're paying for. They keep that in their vault. But if a crisis occurs that's locked up in that vault, you don't really get the access to it if they want to just ban and confiscate those precious metals. So, you might want to find a friend with a vault, or you might want to invest in your own vault and lock things up. You might want to dig a hole under a tree. Whatever works for you. Again, these are all just ideas you can think about, and you can just store those things away. If you're able to go to your local city, so in Sydney, Melbourne, WA, Perth, you've got Swan Mint, and you've got, I'm forgetting the name, but you've got, here in Melbourne, we've got one building will give you 3 opportunities. So level 4, office 227 Collins Street, Melbourne. You've got level 14, you'll find these guys, Gold Buyers Melbourne. They only take cash, so you'll need to take out your money and go and do that. Not good for those who are running super funds, who are investing into that precious metals for their super fund, which is a great way to invest your super. And then upstairs again downstairs at level 10 on the same address, 27 Collins Street, you'll find these guys, Australian Bullion Company. And then on another level altogether, I think it was level 9, you've got Australian Bullion Now, bullionnow.com.au. So you can check that out as well. You can buy coins and silver, they're always fun. You can buy bars of silver, and you can store coins even of gold and silver are worthwhile to hold on to. So yeah, that's just a simple way to get it is physically go there, or you can order online. So really, those who can't get out, that's the best way to do it. It's just order online, start an account with them. So that's a simple way to just hedge your bet. So you'll have a bit of money potentially invested in gold and silver. Then you'll have most of it in cryptocurrency, and then a little bit from your day-to-day in your bank. That's always a good way to do it. That's my strategy. I like encouraging to diversify in case one system breaks. You've got other options. So hopefully that helps you guys think about and accessing, because one of the biggest hurdles is actually figuring out how do you go about buying it. And I've done it. I've figured it out. So I'm here to share it with you. Hopefully you can get some insights and can start investing so you're not stuck and leaving it just in a bank. Not a good place to leave money these days, but again, it's your choice to make. Anyway, happy investing, and I will see you all in the next video. Please do me a favor, like this video on YouTube and subscribe and share it with your friends. That'll be really, really good. Need all the help we can get. See you soon.